graduated from the University of North Carolina at Chapel Hill in May of 1997. This just happened to be the same year that arguably the best men's college basketball coach of all time retired. His name is Dean Smith. I can now always say that I graduated the same year that Dean Smith retired, and that I was able to see all of UNC's home basketball games live in the last 4 years of Dean's coaching career. I was able to see this great man coach on the sidelines in person for numerous games, and I enjoyed every minute of those games. Upon Dean Smith's retirement in 1997, he left behind a long list of staggering statistics, including 17 Atlantic Coast Conference regular season titles, 13 ACC tournament championships, 23 consecutive NCAA tournament bids, 2 national championships, NCAA records for 25 win seasons, and consecutive trips to the Sweet 16, which totaled 13 in a row, and an Olympic gold medal. His last 31 teams averaged over 26 wins per year, with each qualifying for postseason play. A special panel assembled by ABC and ESPN named him one of the 7 greatest coaches of the 20th century in any sport. Another measure of Dean Smith's legacy is his profound impact on the lives of the players he coached. From Michael Jordan to the last man on his bench of his least gifted team, Dean Smith's players all credit him with forging in them the values of discipline, respect, camaraderie, and fortitude that laid the groundwork for their success in basketball and in life. 97% of his players earned college degrees, and a high percentage went on to graduate and professional schools. Dean Smith spent 39 years of his life coaching at UNC, the first 3 years as an assistant, and his final 36 as the head coach. By the time he retired, he was the winningest and most respected coach in the history of the game. His intelligence, his innovation, and his love for his players are only a few of the traits that separate him from others. He will always be remembered for downplaying his accomplishments and giving credit to his players. Dean was born on February 28, 1931 in Emporia, Kansas. His teaching skills developed early, as both of his parents were school teachers. He graduated from Topeka High School in 1949 and then attended the University of Kansas, where he played freshman football and varsity basketball and baseball. He was a member of the 1952 Jayhawk team that won the national championship and a member of the 1953 team that was the runner-up. He began his coaching career as an assistant at Kansas following his graduation. He then served in the U.S. Air Force, where he was a player-coach overseas. Following North Carolina's national championship in 1957, head coach Frank McGuire offered Smith a job as an assistant coach, which he accepted. He served as assistant for 3 years before McGuire left to become the head coach of the Philadelphia Warriors in the NBA. He was then awarded the head coaching duty by Chancellor William Aycock, and he was on his way. Dean is recognized as one of the great minds of the game. He is credited with many innovations, including the four corners offense, the team huddles at the foul line, the scramble defense, the point zone, and the run and jump defense, among others. He liked to play multiple defenses to confuse the offense, and he favored a fast break offense if he had the personnel to run it. If not, he was comfortable running a disciplined half-court offense. He was particularly adept at adapting to the style of play that best suited his players. He was a master at getting the maximum effort from his players and turning them into the best players that they could possibly be. The following are just a few of the hundreds of outstanding comments that have been made about Dean Smith. Michael Jordan said, "Coming out of high school, I had all the ability in the world, but I didn't know the game. Coach taught me the game, when to apply speed, how to use your quickness, when to use that first step, or how to apply certain skills in certain situations. He gave me the knowledge to score 37 points a game, and that's something people don't understand." Phil Ford also said, "When I first left school, I was unsure, nervous, scared, going into a situation I really wasn't comfortable with, and I didn't know if I was ready for it. He calmed me down with a fatherly attitude, taking me under his wing and teaching me a lot of things about being an adult." John Wooden was quoted as saying, "I've always said that Dean is a better teacher of basketball than anyone else. I couldn't begin to teach players the things Dean has taught them. I've admired him because there's more to him than just wins." As you can see, Dean Smith is a great man, has accomplished so much, is worthy of appreciation, and has affected the lives of many people, including myself.